Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how you can MIDI map your own samples in Garageband without any third-party plugins. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is go up the track, add a new track, add a software instrument, press create. I'm going to go down to this little bit here. This is your instrument panel. Click on this, go down to use sampler, go down to stereo, click on that, and there we go, we have the sample player. Alright, so you're going to want to go down to show editor, click on this right here, click on this plus sign, and go ahead and choose your sample. I'm going to choose this bass drum. Alright, now you can delete the stock synth that's in here. And so if you are wanting to do something like drums, where you want a separate track for each drum, I'm going to show you a really fast way you can do that. So go down to where it says tracks pitch while you have the sample selected, and click off. Alright, so now each of these keys will play the sample and it will not edit the pitch of that sample. Now you want to go to layer 1, go to trigger, and select key down, ignore, key up. What this is going to do is it's going to play the entire sample regardless of how long you hold down your MIDI trigger. So doing it the way I've just shown you will cause any point on the piano roll to be considered a kick drum hit. So it doesn't matter where you put this, it's going to be a kick drum hit. So you don't have to go and move it and put it in the right position. So that only really works if there's one sample being played in the track. But if that's what you're looking for, like with the drums, that's what you're going to see a lot, this is super fast and super easy to set up. So let's say you want to add a lot of samples in the sampler at once. What you're going to want to do is go over to the sampler, go to the mapping, and basically you're just going to play with the root and the key range of each sample. So I have 3 samples in here, and they're each exactly 1 space apart. So this is one of my toms. I have it set root C1, key range C1 to C1, so it's only going to hit right here. And then the next one, similar thing, C sharp 1 all the way around, only hits right there. Third one, as you can imagine, is D1. It's only going to hit right there. So now if I go into the piano roll and I click on my points, they're each going to play their respective sound, and if I drag it, it's going to change, and out here is nothing, and out here is also not going to play anything. So something you need to keep in mind is whatever key you assign something here, it's actually going to be an entire octave lower when you go to actually draw it out. And I don't know why that is, I assume it's a glitch, but if you see the sound is at C1 and then we go into this, we're actually at C0. So with the free sampler native to GarageBand, you're going to have some hiccups, but this is a really small hiccup, and so far it's been working great. So if you guys want to know a little bit how I did my drums, I'll start off with this. This is just the native East Bay GarageBand drum kit. This is acting as my room mic, so it's just basically like reverb, and I'll show you the effects on that. Just some EQ to cut out some stuff that was a little too overbearing for it just being reverb, and then this is the reverb that I used. Then we have the China. I really didn't touch that. There's literally nothing on here. These are just the plugins that were already here. Kick drum, just put a little EQ on it. Toms, again, just put a little EQ. On the snare, I did some EQ, take away some harsh spots, and I compressed it some. And then on my master track, I just EQ'd it some, brought up the lows and the highs, and then I compressed the whole mix. So that's it, guys. Leave the video a like if you learned something, and subscribe for more music related content. See you later.